Shall we begin?
Hello, my name is Addy, and today we're gonna make Addy's chicken chili. This is how I lost 60 pounds, and I'm gonna show you how to achieve that today. All right, so today we're gonna start. I use coconut oil, and this is much healthier for you, a lot healthier. I always pre-cut everything. Buy it pre-cut for a shortcut. This is red onions, but you can also use white onions if you'd like better. And we're gonna brown them. And I always like my peppers, red, yellow, green, whichever one you'd like. And I'm gonna brown them a little. Let me bring down the... So we're gonna brown this a little bit before putting in the turkey. Or you can do either turkey or chicken, whichever one you'd like. We have chicken today. So we're gonna brown this a little bit. All right. And then we're gonna put a little bit first of the no salt dice. I usually do like half the can and mix it up. Now we're gonna add the chicken, the ground chicken. I usually buy the leanest one that they have. I try to get the organic if they have it available. And we're gonna put all of that in. This is usually, you buy it, it's 1 pound. And then we're gonna mix all that in and brown the chicken. All right, so now we're gonna put in the other half of the diced tomatoes. Always remember, no salt added. That's very important. So here goes my mushrooms. I cut them up a little bit. And let them brown a little bit in there. While that's cooking, I'll add some garlic powder. We all love our garlic. And this is to your taste, how much you would like. Some black pepper. I tend to like things spicy, so, but you can make this as spicy or non-spicy as you'd like. We're gonna add a little bit of the chili powder. And of course, some crushed red peppers. One cup, you can either do vegetable broth or chicken broth. Just make sure it's always low sodium. We cut down on all the sodium, no salt added. We're gonna let that sit. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit more of the chicken broth because we're gonna be adding in our vegetables. But before we do that, I'm gonna add a little bit of tomato paste to thicken it. You can do like half the can, depending on how thick you want it. We're also gonna add some beans. We also do the low sodium beans. You can either do red, black beans, or garbanzos, whatever you'd like, but make sure that you drain them, put water through just to take off that excess sodium from the can. Okay, we're gonna add that in. And we're gonna stir again. So this is a slow process. You just stir all in one pot, which makes it an easy meal to make and to prep for the week. And we're gonna add our zucchini. I usually do about 2 zucchinis and I cut them up in little squares. Add that in. I love vegetables, so I try to put in as much as possible. And I get my squash also cut up in little pieces. Also do about 2 or 3 depending on the size of the squash. And I cut them into cubes. And I just stir this really well. Now at this point I'm going to add a little bit more of the chili powder to make sure that all my vegetables get the taste of the chili as well. And I'm going to add a little bit of hot sauce. That's me. I always like a little bit of hot sauce on my chili. This is optional. I like a lot.
This is now drill.
Some cayenne red pepper. Optional as well. Sorry. And a little bit of mustard. This is optional. I kind of like a little bit of the taste to the chili. Just a little bit. A little squirt there. And then we're going to mix it really well. Now it's already starting to bubble. We're going to lower the temperature, really important. You can even go all the way down to low. So here it is, everything is in there. We're going to put the top on it. We're going to lower our temperature all the way to low. We're going to wait for half an hour, 30-35 minutes, and it's going to be delicious and nutritious. So now, if you want to lose a little extra weight, you can dance. I usually salsa all the time and wait for my chicken chili to cook. And now for the big reveal. Let's see how our chicken chili turned out. Wow, that looks great. The good thing is, you have your meals for a whole week. Usually I pack these. These are 8 to 10 ounces. Buy them at the dollar store and fill them up. Here's either your lunch or your dinner for the week. Close it up, put it in the fridge, and you've got Addy's chicken chili for a whole week. Here's a tip, get creative. Every week I do a different style. I go Indian, I go Italian, I do a Southern, but just make sure you stick to your low sodium. Add any vegetable. You can fray away from these vegetables. You can do any other style. I even add Chinese vegetables, bok choy. It's up to you. Add whatever protein you'd like, but change it up and change your life.